So I honestly have not been this excited about a tarot deck in a while. And that says something. I am such a hard critic with tarot, and I am so excited to share with you this deck. And what's better, you probably don't know about it yet, and you should. Especially if you're into Thelema, Golden Dawn, Tarot, and Kabbalah, this is for you. So the deck is called the Triumphs Tarot, and it is by Ghazelam Ali and Toxic Scott. Toxic Scott is the artist, and Ghazelam Ali is the producer of the deck. And this was supposed to be an unboxing, but I got way too excited to film the unboxing, and I just ripped the shit open because, oh, it's a wormhole. It's going to be so fun. So this is a post-unboxing slash first impressions review slash I want you to know about this deck video. So first of all, the deck comes with two decks. The set comes with two decks, a super large deck and a super small deck. The reason is because the deck is designed for meditation and contemplation. That's what the big deck is for. And I'm really grateful that the artist and the producer chose to have the cards on such large cards, because this deck is packed with symbolism. Also, it's on that linen card stock that just feels like amazing in the hands. I think Pixel Occult does their decks in linen, and it just feels good. This artist is non-binary and super esoterically informed, so pretty much completely my type. Amazing. Let's go through this deck, and I'll just rant about it as we move forward. Oh, disclaimer, and something to keep in mind. As I talk about this deck, I am just skimming the surface. This is one of those decks that, to be totally honest, is good. I feel can be up there with like Tabula Mundi, you know, like deep Thoth tradition decks. The deck comes with 23 cards, 22 majors, plus an extra card. And to be honest, if this deck was a full deck, it would be maybe my favorite deck of all time. It's like, it's so up there. It's definitely in my top 5. And to be honest, it has that same profundity that Tabula Mundi does. So if you don't know the Tabula Mundi tarot deck, go look at it. It's a Thoth-based deck. And this one is kind of as well. So this deck, the Triumphs Tarot, is based on the Golden Dawn tradition and Thelema. So we have a lot of Kabbalah, a lot of astrology, and I love that the artist included the angelic names, specifically the zodiacal, the planet, and the planetary angels. It's deep stuff. Look at this Empress. Like, this is what the Empress is. It's the cosmic vagina. Like, this is the doorway to life. Like, we have, I just want to show you an example of how much is packed into every card. So we have cosmic vagina Empress. We have the Hebrew letter Dalet. We have the planetary Venus. We have all these other symbols that are, and I really think that, like, I've been with this deck for like 15 minutes now, just geeking out, and already I'm connecting with so many symbols, and it's just my first day. I'm new here, you know? But like the Emperor, we have the Lamb, which is connected to this idea of government. Like we have Aries the Ram, which is Aries the Ram of like this moving forward, like confident, like rulership entity of the Ram, but then we have the docile, the other pole of Aries, which is the Lamb, which is being taken over, and this is connected to Christian symbolism and how Crowley kind of used the Lamb as a symbol to be kind of moved past, to engage with another aspect of the Emperor. So we have this Christian connection, we have the Thelemic connection, we have the astrology, we have the Hebrew letter He, we also have I believe we have the Hebrew letter Zadi somewhere here as well, but I can't find it at this moment, but yeah, we have a lot of good stuff here. We got heptagrams, we got pentagrams, we got hexagrams in here, we got Tau cross, we got equal arms cross, we got so much stuff. We got the keys, we got the 3 horizontal lines, which I forgot what it's called. The ecclesiastic element. We have so much good stuff here. This is the Hierophant. In the Lovers, you can see what the artist did was really remix the Crowley Lovers card, because we have instead of a black king and a white queen, we have a black snake and a white snake with crowns that are relevant to that symbolism. We have a lot of stuff going on here, which is, I think, hinting at the Eros hermit sign of the Emperor, symbolizing carbon and life and the word and the logos coming into reality to officiate the sacred marriage, this hermetic marriage of black and white, sun and moon, all of that. We have the dove, which is the sublimated phallus of Crowley coming into existence, the descent into matter. We have wings. We have the Hebrew letter Zadi. We have Gemini, jam-packed. And what's so cool is all the symbols are so, like, obviously what I love. Like, this is what I teach. This is what I do. This is the type of tarot that I live for. Like, the Lemmic, Golden Dawn, esoteric, Kabbalistic tarot. Like, that is my jam. And the symbols are so on point, and our modern and are just badass. And that's my favorite thing. I would say, like, my personal, like, taste and fantasy is when people remix occult symbolism and ideas that are very deep in a modern lens, in a modern view. This is why, yeah, this is why I love the decks that I love. This deck, Pixel Occult, Tabula Mundi, like, all these decks are modern remixes of ancient ideas, pretty much, you know? But yeah, these cards are, like, this is the deck you're going to want to pull out to sit and look at the damn card and path work and shadow work and meditate and, like, really connect to the energies of the letters and the signs and the planets. And if you want the angels, which is a whole nother level, and the artist included the angels. This is the death card. Let's just appreciate this devil card. This big dick energy devil card. Like, this is what the devil is. Yes, it's like this, and masculine, I mean that in an energetic sense, this, like, masculine penetrative lust, which is divinely neutral. It's not good or bad. It's just matter. It's just the desire of matter to take part in the great work. So we have this, like, erect dick with a Prince Albert. Love that. We have kind of a sperm cell kind of situation / snake. And I say sperm cell because it's reminding me of the hermit, and the hermit's connected to the spermatozoa and the seed of life and all of that, which is mutable earth, Virgo. This is cardinal earth, Capricorn. We have the Capricorn sign. We have Mars up here, which is the ruling planet, and then we have Saturn here, which is, Saturn, which is the ruling planet, Mars, which is the exalted planet. We have an inverted pentagram. We have the zodiacal angel name. We have a bitten apple. We have Malkuth at the bottom to kind of suggest its connection to the earth. We have the open eye, because eye is the meaning of the letter ayin when it's spelled out. Yeah, we have fire. It's like, there's just so much, and then we have the Hebrew letter ayin right there. So much good stuff. Like, can you see it? Can you see it? See what I did there? Mars in the tower. Oh my God, look at this beautiful star card with the heptagram, the 7-pointed star. And you have Zadi and Hey. So if you're a Team Zadi on the star, you have that. If you're Team Hey on the star, you have that. You have your cake and you can eat it too. Isn't that great? Yes, the utility of this deck is just so good. Oh my God, this moon card. There's just so much. Like, you can like gaze at this card and just, like, take in every symbol one at a time and really, like, it's so cool. Oh my God, this Aeon card, you better work. I love it. It's so good. And the universe card. And then look at this card, right? This is the universe, and then the Fool, okay? So there's a lot of similarities here that I'm connecting to, because they're very similar cards in a way, the first and the last. But yeah, there's just so much stuff here. We have the fire and the water coming together. We have this 3-pointed hat. The 3 is connecting, in my mind, to the 3 alchemical ingredients, the 3 gunas. We have the earth. We have the swastika, which is symbolizing the spiral force of nature, the spiral cosmic force. We have the dog over here. We have Sebek, the alligator, down here with a lotus, which is manifestation but also death. We have the whole cosmos in the Fool's bag. Aleph, and oh, look at this, Ein Sof Or. Like, it's just, it has everything. It's so good. And then the extra card, which is badass, which is, I feel like this card right now is kind of trolling me. It's kind of like saying, LOL, you just got this deck, but you don't even know, kind of deal. It's kind of like looking at me like kind of like a curious pet, but also like gonna work up some mischief, which I'm so excited about, and like trip me up in my astral travels. So I'm so ready for that. I love this hat up here. There's probably a bunch of symbolism in here. And then, the cards also come with these cards. So it's more than 23 cards. So scratch that. It's more than 23 cards. These are the cards that show all the meanings. It shows the heat list. So for example, In the Priestess card, it's called La Papesse, so we're using old school titles, which I love. Popess, or High Priestess, the Hebrew, which is Gimel, the planet, the moon, and we have wisdom, learning, mystery, intuition, objectivity, foresight, accumulating knowledge. So it shows you meanings for all the cards. So this is like a perfect, awesome cheat sheet for the deck. For divination, but yeah, the utility of this deck is awesome, and by utility I mean you can use it for a lot of stuff. You can use it for meditation, you can use it for path working, you can use it for studying the symbols. Like by getting this deck, and I have a lot of people that I teach the Thoth deck to. If you're looking to study Thoth, the Lima, Golden Dawn Tarot, this is going to be not only just so much fun, like to geek out with and enjoy as a deck, but an amazing study guide because the symbols are so clear and so well curated. So I don't know if it was Scott Toxic or Ghazelam Ali or both, but they have curated such a brilliant esoteric tarot deck. And there's a mini as well. Okay, so I want to read some of the stuff to you. The Triumphs Tarot. A homage to ancient triumph parades. The Triumph Tarot strips down the major arcana to its fundamental esoteric emblems, full of symbolism. That's right. They have been created on giant-sized cards so that the inquirer can meditate and know each card on an individual basis. Using the systems of the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn and the Lima, they correspond with the color scale of the Kabbalah and the 22 letters of the Hebrew alphabet, featuring 22 trumps and a bonus 23rd Chaos wildcard. Original paintings illustrated by Scott Toxic under the direction of Borak Ghazelam Ali. Yes, it's if you're an esoteric tarot nerd, absolute must-have. If you're not an esoteric tarot nerd and you want to get into the esoteric tarot, yes, absolutely. Great deck. The only thing that is lacking, to be totally honest, is the minor arcana. And please, Gaze, if you're listening, if you make a minor arcana, let me know because my life will be complete. Like, oof, this deck will just be right at the top. The deck comes in this beautiful box with this gold gilding. The colors really pop. They're exciting. Yeah, I'm going to be working with this deck for a while. The backs of the cards are beautiful. I love how it's kind of stark with the white, but then we have like a lot of symbolism jam-packed in here. We have a hexagram, so we have our 7 planets, our 6 planets here with the sun in the middle. We have like a Aleister Crowley kind of signature with the sun and the moon, which might be the sign of Babylon. We have an alpha and omega. We have some tau or equal armed crosses looking around here. Lots of good stuff. Honestly, I think I'm going to be working with this deck a lot, and I might have to make a second video. I'm thinking I might have to make a follow-up video just because like there's so much to play with in this deck. And I'm doing a lot of work with the esoteric tarot, like kind of full-time, like literally running my school and everything. And I really feel like this deck is going to come in handy with the research and the experimentation that I'm going to be doing over the next few months. So yeah, this deck is awesome. I want to thank Gaze for sending me this deck. It's absolutely beautiful. I really think it's like one of the next movements forward in terms of the esoteric tarot, Kabbalistic tarot. I highly recommend anyone that's slightly interested in esoteric tarot. Like if you're an esoteric tarot geek, this is a must-have. If you're curious about esoteric tarot, or you want to get into it, or you want to study it, absolutely, this is a great deck for that. So where can you get this deck? I'm going to link it below, wherever this video shows up. I'm going to link Gaze's Etsy and other social media and whatnot, so it'll all be below. I highly recommend it. This deck is a hidden gem. I'm not seeing it enough. I am seeing so many clones out there, and I have nothing against any deck, but come on. The same cute animals with the same Rider-Waite-Smith symbolism with the same freaking thing. It's like, how many slightly black and white, slightly witchy, slightly animal totem-like Rider-Waite decks do we need? One does not simply just make a Thoth-based tarot deck or a Golden Dawn-based tarot deck. Like, even though RWS stems out of the Golden Dawn, it's like not like a true, really Golden Dawn tarot deck, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, it's its own kind of thing a little bit. You know, like the Golden Dawn, the Thoth, like that, those systems, they don't mess around. Like there are very specific symbols for very specific things, and each symbol has like multiple layers, there's multiple color scales, like it's a lot of stuff. And so if an artist endeavors to make a deck like that, that's already like a huge feat. And to do it well with all the symbolism and with style and badassery, mwah, love it. Thank you so much, Gaze, for your contribution to the tarot world. This deck is beautiful. It's one of my favorites. I highly recommend, if anyone out there is slightly interested in esoteric tarot, definitely get this deck. For more tarot geekdom and mystical musings, be like the fool and jump off the cliff into that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next wormhole. Much love.